and it's like, okay.
Not her biological son.
Person of someone that we lost. Well, I don't know that person, and that person don't know me, so there's no reason. And no.
Go cry about it.
That was disgusting and fat. No,
That shit was hilarious. That was laughing the
somebody
whole
got it for
time.
me, so I have the screen recording and all that. I got you, Scanna. I saw it. I see all the messages come through. I got y'all, babies. I can understand, and I bet it's made you think differently about carrying or even picking one up again. Right. Especially when it changes everything. It changes the way you think about everything.
She interrupts anybody every single time.
Thank you so much, baby.
Because the guy that did that to my child walked scot-free. Right.
Not her biological kid.
Situations like that where you feel like you have to have something on you at all times. Right.
Skulls ask you a question, Ben.
How did he walk free?
Hold on, he's pulling my car in the garage. Hold on. Oh, she hasn't really told her story about that.
I know.
I do, Miss B. I do.
My really good friend that I rented a chair from while I was building my own shop, her son, 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago, was point blank behind his head, and the guy only got 3 years.
That is absolutely insane. That is insane.
His bond to get out in Bandera was only like $5,000.
That is absolutely.
Oh, that didn't happen in Texas, honey.
System failed that.
That's bullshit. There is more to that.
The town was in a uproar. Let me tell you what.
Wow.
The person who did it, the kissing sister, is still at large too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they know who did it?
No, it happened at a homeless camp. They ain't gonna talk. Not unless there's money involved.
Oh.
The way the streets are, honey. Alaska's the same way. They've disbanded a few of the large homeless camps because they're so bad.
Where's Kissing at? What state?
Was she in Georgia kissing?
Yeah, her sister was in Georgia. Savannah, I believe.
Yeah, I think.
And the sad thing about it is that if you ever got to know her sister.
Yes, RT disbanded the homeless camps.
Full of life, when she spoke, she made you laugh. Like, she was awesome. And to tell you the truth, if you look at her and Kissing, they look identical. For a while, I would have not been able to tell them apart had Stephanie not been bigger, because she's a bigger girl. But her and Kissing look a lot alike. And that was when her and Kissing was fighting, and she went to Instagram. And I went over there to listen, and I tell you what, she is funny. She was funny like Kissing. Like, boy, you could tell that they were sisters, because when they got upset in the same verbiage that they would use, them two arguing. But then when those two was fine, boy, nobody could break their friends, them two apart. You could not do it. Nope.
It's PQMemorial.org. And light that candle.
Well, why don't y'all donate your proceeds to help with the funeral?
20 just put down exactly what it is. Her and Kissing, when they fought, it was crazy. But man, when they, I loved her. And it's sad because when I found out about it, I was like, oh my gosh, that is Stephanie. Oh my gosh. And I went, and sure enough, she's still my friend. And I went and looked at all of her videos. And I mean, even though I never ever met her, I still cried.
Definitely, Charlie.
How could somebody do that to such an innocent soul?
Right, I do too.
Right, that's awful.
I can imagine if somebody took my sister, I'd be on here just like kissing.
So Kissing, just know, girl, I might not have met Stephanie, but man, you both are in my prayers and in my heart. And I don't know what I'd do if I lost my sister.
I thought Train didn't believe in God.
She doesn't.
Man, he don't discriminate. When he says,
So what's she praying on?
You see my new mirror?
The fact that it made someone
Oh, that's
else made that
beautiful.
decision.
It's going to go
Oh.
on my vanity.
His heart, yeah.
It lights up
Heart
too.
makes it.
That's pretty.
You know, like it's.
You can never explain, at least for me, I know. When I will never forget, trigger warning, okay? I will never forget the day that Chris put his sister in bed with me and her leg was cold. Like, that's something that I'll never be able to forget. I'll never be able to forget Chris screaming. I'll never be able to forget what she looked like. It's something that you just, it's not, like, for people to be out here and just to speak on people's family members, like, that's, like, I will never be able to forget, but you're going to use that to fucking hurt me. That's the most disgusting. In fact, that shows character more than anything in this world.
Yeah.
Dead cats, dead.
Who, Juju?
No, it's ridiculous. Like, we're the vile ones for reacting to them. What world?
We don't live in your world, Archie.
Oh, what was your question?
Reacting to us what?
How did the person walk?
From my understanding, there wasn't enough evidence to prosecute. But
Did you appeal
I
it?
don't. Oh, honey, I've looked at every lawyer possible. Nobody will take it. I hired a private investigator. They were going to do everything they needed to do, and they were also a bounty hunter, but they ended up passing away, had a heart attack, and crashed their car. And that's the only thing I can do. I don't really like to get on here and tell my story and the whole story.
Because it's not your son.
Right.
My son, because
Who
of
is talking right now?
I can't
on this
say.
app.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I wouldn't.
Melissa can.
Beth.
Jess is a grown-ass woman today, but when she called me and said, I'm fixing to show, my family stuff, I was like, no, the fuck, you're not. Like, I love you to death. No, you are not, because then that gives them the option to dig and use all of that stuff that you are putting out here to prove against you.
Exactly, Mama. Right. One thing I've learned.
Stand up for yourself, take up for yourself all day
Right.
long. I'm right behind you, and I'm coming
We got
fucking
your
with
back.
you. But I
Jesus.
can't. No, I can't. No. And that's what I've learned, man. These people on this app just do this to literally ruthless, just to use it against you.
I was just getting ready to say, like, I learned when I was only
All right, y'all, I just got home. I think I'm getting ready to go to bed.
the stuff I've seen.
Okay,
There's no way I'd
Missy.
get on here and say
I'll be on tomorrow,
Have a
though.
all my stuff.
Fabulous evening.
I do.
All you do is when you get on here and
Bye,
tell your
Ann.
stories.
Bye. I hope
Tammy.
everybody has a good night.
Bye,
I'll see y'all in
everyone.
the morning.